Yo, this industry is stressing on me mentally, taking the strength for me. The line is thin between the streets of penitentiary. Want to find serenity and thought when you caught, and talk with respect to the landlord without going off while bills stacking. Know the real, lacking in the game, trying to rack it in their brain and run the play like I'm Bill Jackson. I'm French lost from on the chancellor. Using propaganda, Donald Trump on Twitter had another tantrum. Divisive tactics using race as a bait. Sex and slave trade, the workforce is slaving away. Corrupt pastors. Rap beats, cops shooting black kids, social classes worshiping these athletes and actors. Technology replacing half of human interactions. You can keep your whole philosophy, just tell me where the cash is. And when the whole economy collapses, we'll be laughing. We survive as Robin Hood, give it back to the masses.
Okay. 30 seconds. And then we'll be on.
Okay. I just told Avar to text Tirza. Tirza, I told Avar to go ahead and text you when they got here because we're using all our phones to go live with, and you're welcome to come in. Okay, at any point, just wander on in. Yeah, just go downstairs and open the door we came in through.
Local businesses can show their support by sponsoring one of the many programs on KSYM. For more information, call 210-486-1371 or visit ksym.org.
So we just heard music from Napoleon the Legend with Sacrifice from the Stilted mixtape CD. And brand new music from Napoleon the Legend and Signature. Together they are Super Kaiju from their self-titled LP just released. That was Falling Down featuring Natasha. This is the Urban Suite, KSWAM 90.1 FM, D Major here, joined as always by my partner in crime, Cheryl Metal of Going South Magazine. And for our open mic session this hour, we have Deaconrap and Nick Shan. Gentlemen, how are you this evening?
I'm good.
Yeah, doing great. Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm glad to have both of you here.
Right on.
Oh, yeah.
Deacon, Cheryl, and I first knew of you from last year's Music Biz Day over at the downtown UTSA campus.
Uh-huh.
So, and from that point on until your recent appearance at
Gallery track battles.
Track Battles, shouts out to Reason of Lotus Tribe for that. Man, the growth.
Oh yeah,
The growth,
definitely.
man. I'm dead serious. The growth is there, and I've seen that. Check out your Facebook page. You're everywhere, man. You're making moves, dude.
I like to think so.
It's a fact. I see that. So what got you into music?
Well, I come from a family of musicians. Like, our Uncle Phil and our dad was in a band, and they were in a country band. And then,
Okay.
our dad used to own a rock and roll bar in the 80s called the Rock and Roll Connection.
Oh, wow.
And then, him and our other brother were in a band. They've had a 20-year music career. And then, for me, mainly it was, it's in my blood. There's no stopping it. It's going to come. And, what made me decide on rap was when I was 10 years old, I saw the movie 8 Mile.
Mhm.
And at the end of the movie, it was like I had this sign from God that this is what I would put on this earth to do. And that's all I've ever wanted to do ever since I was 10.
Really?
Really?
Okay. So what was your earliest experience trying to develop your style and finding the beats to rhyme off of?
By finding my style, do you mean like when I first started experimenting with music, or do you mean where I first started becoming nerdcore? Which one?
First experiment with music in general.
When I was 10 years old, there was a church picnic at the church that I went to. There was thousands of people, and they weren't expecting that many people, and they were allowing me to rap it was a gospel poem, and they allowed me to do it in rap formation. The main music guy, he played a beat on a keyboard, and I did the poem in rap form to thousands of people. They say there was an estimated 5,000 people. I don't know. I was 10.
5,000.
And hearing the cheers and everything, I was a little kid, doing a poem. It doesn't matter. People are going to cheer anyway, but it didn't hit. I didn't realize that at the time, and I thought, people actually liked me, and then it was like, I got addicted to it ever since.
Wow. So from there, what developed your nerdcore style?
Well, since I was 10, I was always doing gospel music, gospel rap music. And in 2013, at this anime convention called MizumiCon, people were doing parodies all over the internet. There's a parody of this, a parody of that. I got the idea I should make a parody of gangster rap music and make it about the convention. So I did a parody of Today Was a Good Day. And I noticed it was getting a lot more outside attention than my gospel music ever got. So slowly, I got out of gospel music, got into nerdcore, and it's just been a roller coaster ever since.
Now, I've seen the videos. I just recently saw it, and yeah, ZumiCon, we're familiar with that. Great con. Glad to see it back over at OLLU.
Yeah, Mizumi was a good con.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It still is now. So you've grown from that point. Do you have any particular nerdcore artists or just general hip hop artists that you're a fan of that you may emulate or look up to?
Well, as far as nerdcore artists, it wasn't until after I released this album that I learned that there are other nerdcore artists. And before that, all I really looked up to was Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, people like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I still remember the first CD I ever bought when I was 10 was 50 Cent The Massacre.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got that album was because they were out of encore albums. So I can still remember clearly the first CDs I ever got with my allowance was 50 Cent The Massacre, Eminem Encore, Ludacris The Red Light District, Snoop Dogg Rhythm and Gangster, and The Game the documentary.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a stack right there.
And it's our dad grew up in Beatlemania. So he knew that if I tried to rebel, our dad knew that if he doesn't approve of it, I'm just going to do it anyway. Because, he grew up in Beatlemania where if you listen to the Beatles, the Beatles are the devil, the Beatles are this or that. So, he was fine with it.
Yeah, man. Okay. Awesome. Well, we're going to, speaking of Eminem, The Reason, we're going to get into that track.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to come back and speak to Nick as well and get some background history on his dealings in the music business. So everyone stay tuned. Keep it locked. This is the Urban Suite KSYM 90.1 FM, your only alternative.
What?
You're doing great.
Thanks. And I wrote down an introduction, and it's I don't even need it.
So, seriously, you didn't know there were other artists? I knew of some, but I didn't know what it was because I remember the first true nerdcore artists I even heard of or even recognized was 4 years ago, I think. 5 years ago, I think. No, actually longer. Yeah, I think it was about 6 years ago.
Richie Branson.
No, actually Megaran.
Oh yeah.
Megaran. When Progeny of Cheesemade brought Megaran, Open Mike Eagle, and Homeboy Sandman up to 502.
Yeah, that was great.
And I had received some of his music to the station, and I didn't recognize anything. But once I met him there at the show, he was real cool. I had the second and the third volume of his was it
Album?
the Teacher Rapper Hero series, and he was like, "Where's the first CD?" I'm like, I can't find it, but can you sign these? It was real cool. It's been awesome ever since. So we've been following Megaran for a few years now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Then learning more about Samus and MC Chris and MC
Yeah.
Lars and Front a Lot and a lot more.
Oh yeah.
So I'm glad I got the introduction. I'm learning a lot more as I go along.
I got you. Yeah.
That's cool.
Those are the people that perform at the cons or what?
Those are the people that like perform outside of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megaran's huge.
So every con has like performances.
Not every con,
Not every
but
con.
like the big ones, they have concerts. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the one up in Dallas? Doug Funny?
Doug Funny.
Then, of course, learn about Bit Force, and then that's a lot. I can't remember what the rock band is.
Bit Force.
No, that's another one actually. In here in San Antonio, I think they're more.
Bit Force. NES.
I think so.
No, I'm not NES, but I don't know who you're talking about. I just can't think of their name.
It might be MES.
Yeah, they're Mariachi Entertainment System.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, it's a good niche.
Yeah.
It's a very good niche. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you're following right along a good path, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish they had their following already though. It's because it's like, dang.
What's that?
I said I wish they had their following already though.
You getting there?
Thanks. That's
You
true.
getting there?
Yeah.
Say, keep going to the cons,
Yeah.
keep making your waves.
Because it was just 2 months ago, I only had 200 Facebook followers. Now I have 280 something.
Yep.
So.
Good.
Yeah.
Things just take time, but once you catch that wave, ride it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
That's what I told them. People go a long time not finding where they fit in. You know,
Mm-hmm.
fit in with the cons. Like my other friend, their band, they're all veterans.
Yep.
So they just like go around, doing veteran events, but they're pretty huge events.
Yeah.
Find your niche, man.
So, yeah. So there's still a lot more to discover. That's the one reason why I like hip hop anyway.
Yeah, right.
So many different subgenres, different styles, different ideas. A lot to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been at it for can't even say how long.
I hear you on that. I think I fit in more is because I come from a rock background.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like hip hop's kind of changing too. It's getting more universal, kind of. More instruments are accepted and stuff.
Yeah.
A little riff on the guitar works now. You know what I mean? So I think it adds a little different to the mix.
I mean, the riff on the guitar has always worked. I mean, like look at Run DMC, look at NWA.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're beasties. you already set to go to San Japan?
Huh?
You already set to go to San Japan?
Do I always have to do what with San Japan?
So, are you set to go to San Japan this year?
If Dragon Con give me the approval, then not this year, no.
Dragon Con.
Dragon Con.
Okay.
Yeah. I take it you've heard of Dragon Con.
Sounds familiar. Give me some
Long
background.
story short, it's like the second biggest convention in the United States, as far as anime-wise.
Okay.
San Japan is a 20,000 people convention. Dragon Con is a 80,000 people convention.
Dragon Con. I don't know. That sounds familiar. Where is it?
San Japan takes up 2 city blocks. Dragon Con takes up like 4, like a 1 mile square radius.
Yeah. Dragon Con is in.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I heard from. Back to. Since we haven't seen the Daily Woo in so long, that's how I remember. We
Oh,
mentioned
that's
it.
right.
Yeah.
We haven't watched him in a while.
In a while.
Oh, I feel bad. I
know.
miss him.
No, but yeah, last year when we saw him, he was, he does a daily vlog of all the little excursions that he does, and he went to Dragon Con, and I can't remember what hotel that he was staying at, but pretty much at least a good 3/4 of the hotel was full of just
Yeah, that's how it usually is. Because like at San Japan, they take up a good 3/4 of the Grand Hyatt and the Marriott that
Is my
are
dress
right across
pulled
the
up all
street.
the way in the
Mhm.
back?
So yeah. Because a Dragon Con and San Japan are on the same
Yeah.
weekend, so yeah.
oh
Turning down cons. Watch out.
What do you mean tearing down?
Turning down.
Yeah.
but if you able to go to the
Dragon one,
go
that's
ahead,
Oh yeah.
you will enjoy it.
I know I will.
Have you been to Atlanta before?
Huh?
Have you been over to Atlanta before?
I've never been east. I've been west of Texas. I've never been east.
Oh wow. Okay. So it'll be a new experience for sure.
Oh yeah.
So, do you know? I have an estimated time when you might get the approval to
Go
go
to what?
to Dragon Con.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to send me an approval email because you fill out the application to be a performer during the concerts,
Okay.
and you send them links and everything, and then if they approve you, they send you an email. If they don't, they send you a rejection email.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So it'll be.
it's a
You
50-50
can-
shot.
Do you want to look in the fridge? There's
Fingers
some
crossed.
food in there.
I know.
Hope you get it.
Oh yeah, because it's like the hotel is going to be
No,
covered
this
and
was
the
like
2
for
passengers are going to be
every
covered. I just got to pay for
Oh.
food and paid and travel there.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that should be easy to
You
go.
want to go look with me?
Oh yeah.
Plus you get the experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I'd really like to take my girlfriend because that's our real anniversary weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Even
it's
better.
like I want to take someone where this is going to help them as well. Because like my friend John,
Mhm.
he makes games. They had a studio called a team called No Hope Studios, and they make computer games. You know.
Okay.
Then I have my friend Alexis. She's a cosplay model and voice actress. And I have my friend Sefia Kubi. He's a DJ, an anime DJ. I want to take someone with me where this will help them in their venture as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect networking opportunity.
Oh yeah. Like Nick, if John backed out, you want to go with me to Atlanta?
See what's up.
Yeah, it'll be your first convention. You just gotta pay for food and an plane ticket. Yeah, I won't know till the end of June, and it's Labor Day weekend. Yeah, so,
See what's up.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take you to all the party because I know people in Atlanta.
Oh yeah. That'd be
Yeah, it's
good.
like I don't drink,
Uh-huh.
but I try and teach people. You know the phrase "Don't drink and drive." I come flashing my albums, and then they'll either learn "Don't drink and buy" or "Dude, best drunk story ever."
Really?
Yeah, 'cause that's one thing I learned from Gas Monkey Garage. This guy was bidding on a piece of shit car.
Uh-huh.
He bet $7,600 on a car in immaculate condition that was only worth $5,000, and he was like, "You know the phrase "Don't drink and drive"? Well, I just learned "Don't drink and buy." Yeah.
That's the best time to hit him, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially 6th Street, man. You can make a living.
Oh yeah, Sixth Street is because like Nick had gave me the idea of Nick gave me the Uber idea. Sixth Street is where I got the idea. I was at an open mic at Scratch House, and I was bored the rest of the time because they put me on first. I think they were just trying to get me out of the way because it didn't start till 10. They put me on at 9:45, which I didn't understand.
Wow.
And so I just walked up and down 6th Street. I got a free slice of pizza
Word.
just for being Ash Ketchum.
Okay.
I sold 5 albums. Some drunk college chick named, I'm gonna guess her name was Ashley because she was that type. She traded me a $50 Target gift card for 4 albums.
What?
And then, like, I thought this has got to be a scam, but at the same time, she's white. She's drunk, and she's got to be telling the truth. So I got home, bam, $50 gift card, and that's how I bought groceries with my album. I paid my car insurance a couple times with album money. I paid a couple bills here and there with album money just because I didn't have any money besides album money. And it's like music technically is paying my bills every month, just not all of them.
Hey, it's a grind.
Yeah.
But you're making it work.
Oh, yeah. The only thing that sucks is that I've already spent all my profit. Everything else I sell from here on, it's like, oh, this is the only way I'm going to be able to order more merchandise. Yeah.
We got the sound system and all that. That's investing.
I know, but I haven't been able to use it. Like even when Countdown to the Comic Con, I say, hey, let me do this at your event. They have a little a Beats pill, not a beat, but like and they just use that, and it's loud enough for them. I'm just like, ah. Yeah. But no, one day I'll be able to use it.
Oh, yeah.
So you have a show every Monday?
Every Monday.
Every Monday.
So far, things been going pretty good. I've lost count of how many interviews I've been already. I've only been back since like mid-January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I work with musicians every day that love to be here.
Yeah.
Do
Spy
you
talks about you a lot.
Do you only do hip hop?
I do mostly hip hop, but I can throw in a little bit. It's my choice.
Well, I mean that's like 98% of what I work with, but I was just curious.
If I think it's dope and I think it'll fit along with the show, just let me know.
I got guys that all the artists they don't know how to get in here or like that like me and I don't know if you know who So San Antonio is.
Salsa?
Yeah. Me and him been working on an album for a minute now, and he's just sitting on he's probably sitting on 5 projects right now. That
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Monstrous.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
At all.
I would love to see him in here because man, his characteristic is he's hilarious dude, but he's real about not playing anything. Like, man, you gotta let people hear this, man.
Yeah.
Keeps it really on the DL, and I'm just like, man, you gotta release soon, man. Like something.
Yeah. You only get playing catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Sosa definitely got talent, man. He's been digging some of his shit for a minute.
Yeah. His sound has really evolved a little bit too, man. Because a lot of times he's like, man, I would never get on this beat. And I'm like, but look, he ends up loving it, You just gotta think outside the box.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's been a minute since saw him last. I think he was still over at taking classes. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he already graduated.
Yeah. About what, like a year and a half ago?
Something like that. Yeah, Spy was just in here last week or something, right?
Talks very well about you a lot.
Oh man, yeah, we're a little team, man. We went out the other night, and man, I must have just put my keys on the bar and split. I can't explain it, you know.
Where'd you go to High Tones?
Yeah, I was at High Tones, and then I went to the Mix for a little bit, and that's where it happened, you know. I made him retrace all the steps, man. Him and Love were with me, and oh man, and finally I get a message on Facebook. I should have checked my phone a long time ago because it was like, "Hey, found your keys." You know, I was like, oh, jeez. Spy had to break into my house to get me in because I lost my keys. You know, I couldn't get in, so I gotta left the window open.
So, did you have to go to whoever had your keys?
Yeah, the next day I got them. Yeah, the next day.
Lucky you.
I know, man. Keys to the studio and everything.
So we have another minute left, and we'll be back on.
Yay.
Any anything last minute y'all need to do?
No.
I always thought this was a cool location. How it's kind of high above, and then you're like, you know, you got the windows all open. You know, like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's not like a view of downtown, but you know, it's just
It
nice.
kind of does get
Yeah.
that feel. No, you
Yeah,
actually
right?
look around and check
Yeah.
out the campus and
Yeah,
actually almost see the tower over here and everything. So, yeah.
yeah. I'm saying it's just like a real cool vibe. You know.
It is. I'm glad I'm lucky to even be up in.
Well, appreciate y'all you having us.
Oh, thank you for accepting to be here.
All right.
We just heard music from Deaconrap with Eminem, The Reason. Music from Mega Ran with The Force Pull. Brand new music from Nolan the Ninja with Oranges. Brand new music from Paul Masson with Golden Age. And straight from a northern border of Canada, music from Mocha Only. His brand new one with Funky Life. This is the Urban Suite KSWAM 90.1 FM, the Major Cheryl Meadow with you. And once again, for our open mic session this hour, Deaconrap and Nick Shan. So, having a great conversation with these two gentlemen off air. So once again, thank you for being here. Truly appreciate it.
No problem.
Now, Nick, your
What's happening?
introduction into music. What intrigued you to kind of want to study and get into the business yourself?
Well, you know, it's really the same story that kind of me and Fred have. You know,
Our family is a music family.
yeah, something like that. You know, I was kind of raised listening to Zeppelin, Rush, you know, at an early age,
Nice.
and Guns N' Roses, and you know, man, it was just let's see. I think what really did it was like in about like 5th grade, my friend's babysitter had a guitar with like flames on it, and I was just like, yeah, like I need that.
Okay.
I need that in my life, you know. And really, I've always loved music. What really got me more into the producing, though, was from maybe just playing on stage a little too much or something,
Yeah.
and finding a new, you know, new category, but still doing music, you know, full time. So that's really was a cool transition for me,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah.
So, when did you begin actually going behind the boards doing
Well,
production, making that transition from stage work to being
yeah.
behind the scenes?
Yeah, being in and out of studios, obviously, through all that time, and then I came across Richard Thurman, you know, and you know, he was like, "Hey, you're pretty good at this, you know, stick around, you know, learn some stuff, and it really took off from there. And you know, between him and also another producer here that's awesome, you know, Ace One.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
so I got to work under both of them, learning some stuff, and you know, it really helped me take off.
So, after getting a little tutelage from those two gentlemen, what gave you that confidence to make that first step to branch out on your own?
Well, I lost my job, honestly. You know, I had a job for 15 years, but you know, it wasn't really something that I was passionate about. You know, and it gave me that opportunity to finally say, hey, now's the time. You're not getting any younger. You know, it's like do or die. You know, it's like, you know, do you want to be behind the counter, you know, with fish, or do you want to, you know, be behind the computers working with, you know, musicians and talent and stuff like that. So you just got to go all out, and you know, it's a struggle, but you really got to give those dreams a chance.
Now, let's say talking off air, you work with some true talent in this city. Spy MC,
Blessed,
of course,
blessed.
you know,
Yeah,
who was just here
definitely
last
Spy.
week. Yeah, that's amazing. Who else have you kind of helped guide?
Well, I don't know if I help guide, but we definitely collab, you know, and
Yeah.
I've been blessed to really, really work with some of San Antonio's best, you know, and you know, just name a few. Of course, me and Spy got a lot of music coming up. Me and Deacon, you know.
Oh yeah, I got that
we've been
next
working.
album coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know, just I guess to throw some names out there, Robbie Raps, my man Warhorse.
Okay.
Let's see, who else we got? Us, you know, oh man, everyone's
Samurai Sai.
I've never worked with him.
Oh, I thought you
I'd
did.
love to. No, I
I
haven't
thought you
worked
did.
with him yet. No,
Oh, that
but
might
like
be a nice
So
collaborator.
San Antone. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff cooking up and stuff like that. And I know I'm forgetting, you know, some other people, you know, but you know,
That's okay.
that's just on the top of my head right now.
Okay. Well, obviously, you've established yourself to, you know, being one of the top people to go to when they
Oh,
want a hot track. So.
well, I think I just because I've been on the other side of the situation, you know, because it could be a real nightmare working with someone that you don't feel creative with, and
Yeah.
that's like my number one goal. And you know, I really just think I'm a people person in a sense, and it just helps with the creativity, you know, just, you know, truck forward and try to make the magic, try to bring something better out of somebody, you know, not really make a beat that sounds like somebody else's beat, you know. And I'm lucky enough that they believe in the sound and they're willing to do something different,
Awesome.
you know.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
So, while that phone rings,
Yeah.
we're going to get into another track from Deaconrap.
Is it Nerd Life?
No, actually, it's
Oh, gotcha.
Nice.
My number 2.
it's a very nice track. And while I watched you perform this, I'm like, okay, I
He had to like describe to me what a rice burner was, because I was like, whoa, man.
Okay,
like,
so
what is-
for those of you that don't know what a rice burner is, take an example. That is a Honda Civic. It's lowered all the way to the ground with giant rims. It's got a rusted fender on one side and one fender that doesn't match, and it's got a giant loud muffler.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a rice burner, or ricer specifically.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Music from Deaconrap with Rice Burner. Do not go anywhere. More music right here. This is the Urban Suite KSWAM 90.1. Your only alternative.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, you didn't mention me. I come here every week. So it's good to have a little list, you know, so
Yeah.
just in case that question comes up. It's like, oh man.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, who am I mad at this week? I can't say that.
But it happens.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's
But
why.
they know.
Yeah.
And you know.
I was gonna almost say City Boy, but I was like, nah. You had to pay for that one session, man. No. You'll get the shout out when you pay.
I'm sorry, I thought you did Samurai Sai.
No.
Oh no, Sakai is who I was thinking of.
Sakai, man. Sakai's great, but he moved back to Atlanta.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, well,
Yeah, this cat Sakai, man. Oh,
That dope?
he's a beast. Yeah.
Yep.
Then there's this girl Miliana, but I can't really mention her because she's under like
Other
contract stuff right now, so it's all under wraps right now. But she's in California right now,
okay.
working on other people's music.
Really?
Yeah, writing for other people.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she's about to blow up, dude. Miliana, man, Miliana.
Yeah, something to look at. Keep eye and ear out for.
Yeah, I have to get your email and your info, man. Before we get out of here or something.
Okay, yeah, I think I have some business cards in the car, so I'll make sure y'all get on one.
Staring us down like this, but they're also moving off.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, man, a lot of these great artists, they can't, they don't know how, they're trying to get in here. They just,
Yeah. And all we ask is just, make sure that they have their business in order. That's got BMI, whatever, so they can get the residuals they need when everything is played.
Oh wow, yeah, that's cool
Yeah, because we're not busting our asses doing this
Uh-huh.
for nothing.
Oh, that's awesome, yeah.
Because the more time, the more places we go that get artists in rotation
Uh-huh.
and that get those BDS spins, the more recognition San Antonio music gets.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it proves to the big guys that rap and hip hop makes money. And the only way they're going to see that is through registered music, is through, reports.
Yeah.
It matters.
I keep forgetting we're live. I was like, oh shit.
Is that your phone?
I'm on, no. I'm on, like talking about all crazy shit. I'm like, oh crap.
I'm recording here. We're live on Mickey's phone right here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey, wait. What's up, Bosswood? Look, let me turn you around so you can see D Major. Look! Bosswood's watching.
Thank you, brother. We need more music from you,
Yes.
and need to get you out here too.
Yes.
Holler at somebody. We need to get you out here in San Antonio and the whole state of Texas.
Shouts out to Mitch James.
What's up, Miss James? Appreciate you. And
go.
the man himself. And the man in the house. What's going on, y'all?
What's happening?
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, how are you, sir?
Been all right?
Good.
Good.
All
All right.
everybody.
How you doing?
What's up?
Nick
What's up,
Shan.
King?
Hey, boy.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Hi,
Yes,
how are
sir.
you, sir?
Just working. Hey, how you doing?
I'm
Quincy?
so good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Blessed. Can't complain.
This is what I do.
Yeah. I seen you rap at Kinyo event when he was at.
Dude, I was a kid. That's so 2016.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. Ain't been for 3 years, so that says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that. Well, you guys have a seat right here, and these two will be done with their interview in like 15 minutes, and then y'all come in, and the three of us will sit up there and grab the mics.
No problem.
Yes. Look at that. Great night in the Urban Suite.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I got people telling me, hey, I'm listening live.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, shouts out to the Raspa guy.
Now, Raspa.
Yeah, you know the
Raspa
Raspa guy? Yes.
Who's the Raspa guy?
Oh my God, the Raspa guy, I miss him. I miss his setup. He had this trailer, and it had every flavor of Raspa you could ever imagine, the big giant pump things.
Uh-huh.
And he would have the fresh shaved ice and make the Raspas right there for you. And sometimes he'd go out and kick it to the side of the road somewhere or go to the parks. And oh, his Raspas are the best.
Yes.
We miss you, Raspa guy. You are missed.
They say the Rasta. Yeah, I was like,
What's Rasta?
Rasta, like Rasta.
Yeah, Mr. Boombasta.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Shasha. We know Shasha. Shouts out to Shasha.
there you go. Did you go see a movie? Was it good?
What movie? Which one are you talking about?
In-game?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
How was it?
You want spoilers or no? You don't care?
But I don't want to hear spoilers.
Go see the
Just
movie.
ask me.
But I wouldn't take Harmony to see it. She's gonna cry. And then she's gonna be crying for the next 2 days. Because that's how my girlfriend is with that movie. Like Endgame was, oh my god. Also, the fight scene. This isn't a spoiler. This is to help you see the movie. The fight scene was 42 minutes long.
42 minutes long?
Well, yeah, when the Avengers fight Thanos, the fight is in the last act of the movie. It's 42 minutes long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kicking in.
What?
With
How much
perfect
ass kicking can you
timing.
do?
Well, I mean, you gotta remember, there's one guy against, like, you know,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people because it's like, you know, that would be a spoiler.
42 minutes.
Like Batman
That's like
v
action overload.
Let me give you an example. Batman v Superman. That fight between Batman and Superman was only 8 minutes.
Never saw it.
Oh,
I never saw the Ben Affleck.
Long story short, that fight scene was disappointing. And it ends the most ridiculous way. You're not gonna see it. It's like Superman's like, "Save Martha," and Batman's like, "That's my mother's name. Why did you say that name?"
Oh my god.
Wait,
I'm craving fast food.
what do you want?
I don't know. I've already had McDonald's once.
Okay. And when we get it here, we'll get you a Happy Meal. Yeah, and like you can play with the Captain America toy.
You can have that one.
Yeah. Yeah, what can call it? So far, I'm trying to find Detective Pikachu cups at 7-Eleven. Every 7-Eleven is sold out. They've been sold out for like 1 to 2 weeks. I've been looking. I just have 3 of the Pikachu straws and I have a set of chocolate bars. I just need the cup and I'm good. And that's the next thing. Only one 7-Eleven has the chocolate bars.
When's that movie come out?
May 9th. And I have good seat for May 10th. Yeah. So, yeah. That. Harmony would love that movie, though. Yeah. How many more songs?